You know who it is? It's the boys at the Durag Report. It's your boy, the Beige Bomber, the Petty Messiah, your boy Corey Jared in the building.
It's your boy, the Twins Daddy, Spooky Black, 6-time champ.
Never shoot below the net.
Never shoot below the net. The marathon continues.
Why I got a Glock, you got a 10.
Hey, y'all already know who it is. It's your boy, Hot Boy, Nappy Beard. I gotta fuck him up every time.
I was not expecting that at all this time.
I have to fuck him up every time, G.
Oh man, what up, guys? Man, welcome to the new show, man. But yeah, we gotta get back to that
Episode 21?
Yeah, episode 21. Yeah, we gotta get back
Talk
to that
about
conversation.
finding a diamond in the rough. Investigators say it wasn't what this man was doing, but what he was sitting on that makes this a story. Officers pulled over Eusebio Padilla in northwest Albuquerque. You see, they say he was driving his motorcycle without a license, but they say he did have something else in a strange place.
The first thing that comes to mind is a smuggler.
And smuggle he did. Police say 44 diamonds in a baggie in his behind. That's a new one for Lonnie Schroeder, and he's heard a lot in the decades he's been a jeweler.
I'm just gonna pause that.
Hey, 40.
And we'll just go. Yeah.
44 diamonds in your ass, fam.
44 diamonds.
And you riding around on a motorcycle,
On a
my
motorcycle.
nigga. I know you hitting all types of shit on that motorcycle, fam.
Yeah, like they're going
All types of bumps. You only got 2 wheels, my nigga, and you hitting
Like,
everything, bro. And
You know what song comes to mind, though?
his ass has to be fucked up.
Diamonds.
Just all of his assholes dancing.
Just dancing.
But
Diamonds dancing in the air.
you were saying something before we started.
Oh, yeah. So my homegirl and I were talking, and she said her homegirl gets asked by dudes to send them Bootyhole pics.
Just Bootyhole?
Just booty hole.
Out of all, not to sexualize women, but out of all parts on a woman's body,
You pick
fellas, y'all asking for it. Bootyhole pics?
Niggas want that raw.
Y'all want to see balloon knots?
They want that hairy ass.
Because it's like,
That hairy ass.
y'all want to see
Like
In the words of Pimp C.
in the words of Pimp C.
That hairy ass.
That's what we doing in 2019? I can't get out here. Why? That's what we doing in 2019, though?
I mean, boys is weird out here, G.
Super. Super fucking weird.
But Bootyhole? But how do you just say, how does that come out of your
Like, how do you even actually put your words together?
You just text and you was like, yeah.
Let me see that. Let me see that booty hole.
So y'all, I don't know how to casually freak chicks because I've been out the game so long. So like, you be like, so you want to, show me that booty hole?
Like, how do you casually ask
So what's up on that butthole?
Exactly.
Like, or
And so what are you doing? Wait, what are you doing when you get the butthole? If you get the picture, what are you doing with the picture? That's my whole thing. Like, what do you do next? Like, I'm not trying to, go deep, but like, what are you doing with the booty hole?
right, I'm trying to go deep.
At the point of
time when you
don't ask me how. You talking booty hole. Like, I'm sticking all the way in.
But like, so what are you saying next after the girl says to be like, oh, that's what's up. Like,
That's a nice booty.
That's a nice, It's like that shit
like,
real
tight.
Like, what is the conversation?
Right. How do you have a conversation after that? Like, I wonder how do you hey girl, that was a nice asshole you sent me right there.
Yeah.
All right, no hair. Okay, that's what's up. Clean
shaven.
hole.
Man, I like that. I like how you. But
When I first met you, I knew you was gonna have a nice booty hole.
Exactly. Like, how do you
Man, it looked like a bleach in your booty hole.
Man, I know the farts be coming out of that junk. Tight.
Tight boy.
you want to get on the show, man?
Tight boy.
You trying to get on the show?
How do you I don't even know what's wrong. What's wrong with you dudes out here? That's just my whole thing.
Shout out Kane.
Shout out Kane, the 4th member of the Durag Report.
He always with us.
But it was just weird to hear that come from a woman that dudes are really just out here doing.
Well, y'all actually out here sending the booty hole pictures.
That's what we really need to know.
Booty hole pictures.
So, what do y'all think of the dudes that's like I have so many questions about
I think they gay. Myself personally, bro.
I'm
DL.
instantly thinking they
Like, number one.
somebody asshole pics for him. Like, fam, you got she has a whole vagina on the other side. Right next to it.
Breast.
Yeah, right next to it.
Yeah.
Shit,
Show your face, motherfucker. Just send me a picture.
Send me a
of your face.
selfie.
like that makes
But a booty hole pic.
of all the curves
How
on
old are these females?
She's in her 30s, so I don't know how old her friend is. I'm guessing in her 30s as well.
About 32.
I mean, at this point in time, I just.
Do you want to put them on the block list? Like right after dudes?
Oh, it's definitely going into a group chat.
You know it is.
That
You know that
conversation
friend.
definitely-
You know it's getting up.
It's definitely going
Screenshot
into
that.
a group
Yeah.
conversation.
Girl, that was your weird ass friend.
Yeah, girl, that's your weird ass friend doing
I
that.
sent him a picture of me and the bro I'm hands, and this nigga asked for a booty hole.
Yeah.
What?
You know he's getting talked about. They're gonna say, "Let me see what he looked like," and they're gonna clown him all day in the group chat.
Clown ass nigga.
All day long.
Niggas, y'all setting yourselves up.
And then be wondering why
But-
these women talk about it.
But is it like multiple niggas? Like, is it different niggas? Is it like coming from a
I
whole
don't
bunch of
know.
different?
That's a good question, but I guess it's happened to her multiple times because this wasn't the first time that she's, I guess, has been solicited for a booty hole pic. So I don't know how many dudes before, but I'm guessing that from the way that she told me, it sounded like a couple of guys have asked her for a booty hole pic.
That's
Speaking of weird dudes,
niggas is weird. Right?
before we get into the
Niggas
topics
is
of the day, bro, I overheard in my lip the other day, she was like, "Oh yeah, the nigga that IG stalked me was in the club too. He was staring me down."
What?
Niggas, y'all gotta stop IG stalking these females.
Man,
They calling y'all out, bro.
like that's another weird thing. Another reason why I'm like really slowing on the social media stat. Like people are weird. I was literally just talking to somebody about this yesterday. Some people be on social media. They have conversations with you on social media, but then you see them in public and they won't talk. They won't say anything.
They'll just stare you down.
They'll stare you down and be like, you know, you can speak. I guess
Yeah, I run up to people and be like, "Hey, I know your face, and we have conversations online. So how you doing? I'll speak to them.
Yeah, hey, what's going on? Such and such. Like, it's just weird for me because I guess I had that type of personality.
Right.
But people are like so impersonal these days. Like,
Right.
how you be on somebody's IG? Like, I hear it a lot from females saying that about dudes. Like, they be the most confident motherfucker in the DMs, but like in person, they like a timid, you know.
Like
Can't
Melvin.
have a big Melvin ass nigga.
So y'all remember? If y'all remember the Melvin story, man, you gotta go back to our previous episodes for that.
Talk about Melvin.
Big Mel.
We do have to like actually kind of like I guess get back to like our old ways, like you know, hey, what's going on? How you doing, man? I talk to people. I ask people how they doing all the time.
All the time.
I saw you know you was going through this and that, man. I pray everything is well, man. I keep moving because I see a lot of people, you know, because I stay around, so I see a lot of people that you know I went to high school with, and, you know, be on social media. But like people do be like, sometimes people like be, you know, like oh, you know, ooh, this is just some random person.
Exactly.
But like you know, you on social media with other people. Y'all talk when you see the motherfucker in public. Speak to the motherfucker.
And I think that's what's wrong with people on social media. They've gotten that concept that we can just type it away, but when we
They
in public,
can hide
they
behind
can hide
that.
behind stuff.
Yeah.
But when we get in public, it's like we nut up.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, have the same.
Like everybody,
that
like,
same energy.
Yeah.
Like
Keep that same energy.
my thing is everybody's not motherfucking anxious. Everybody doesn't have fucking anxiety once we leave high school or middle school or whatever the fuck about being around people.
Exactly.
I think that is a problem in America or in the world that social media has created, that we, you know, we think we have these feelings because we see so many, you know, we see so much, but then this person isn't actually there.
Yeah.
So we don't know how to talk to people. We don't actually know how to interact
When we get them in public.
with regular people.
Yeah.
And I mean, I have to interact with people day to day. You have to interact with people. Corey has to interact with people.
Exactly.
But it's so many people that, honestly, that we interact with
That don't know how to talk to people.
that don't know how to actually have a conversation with
Outside of
another
a
human being.
outside of their phone.
Yeah, outside of their phone.
And that's sad.
That shit is wild and sad.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the era we're in now, man.
Like, what were you doing before we had iPhone? Before we had Twitter? Like, you was talking to people.
These are the people that were hermits that actually lived out, that lived in their house or was in the basement. See, social media has brought a lot of people
to get a lot of confidence.
Right. But it's confidence, and it's taking confidence away from people that would be just regular folks in society.
Oh, speaking of social media, bro, last night I forgot to send this to you because it was late. So during the Rockets Warriors game, I guess somebody
Rockets Warriors game, Clippers Warriors.
Excuse me, the Clippers award. Thank you, Roy. A gentleman from the Rockets fan base, I guess, had laughed at DeMarcus Cousins getting hurt. So this guy from California, I guess he was butthurt about the situation from Oakland. They went back and forth. They had a Twitter back and forth. So about 30 minutes later, the nigga had posted on Twitter that he had bought his ticket to Houston. Mind you, the guy that laughed from Houston, he goes to school in Huntsville at Sam Houston. So the guy spent $470 to fly to Houston. Yes, $470 to fly to Houston and then drive another hour to go and beat this dude up. He was like, because the guy told him, he was like, oh, here's my apartment number. But his flight isn't until April the 28th. So I'm guessing he did all this for social media attention because on the Expedia, you can get the travel insurance. Mm-hmm. It said that he had the $34 protection.
Oh, yeah.
So, you got calling and he's married. So his wife ain't. Like, my nigga, why boost on the social media, bro?
Yeah, like, bro. Okay, first of all, it's open carry out here.
Yeah, exactly. That's what niggas said on Twitter, bro. Open carry. That's exactly what niggas said on Twitter.
You can't fly with that strap. So I know for a fact you can't have that strap. Because you have to have. I mean, if you want to buy a firearm out here, you have to stay here.
Yeah, license.
Not a license. You have to stay here. You can't live in Cali and not have your license. So there's no way that he can fly out here, go to Walmart, and get a shotgun. Okay?
Impossible.
So this man has until April 28th to buy himself a $189 pistol from Academy. Guy, whoever you are, I don't know who you are, but wow. Pistols are $200 at Academy. You can go, on the same aisle, you can find yourself some clearance artillery, $9. So for about $230, you have yourself some self-protection. Do you need a license to carry your gun in your home? No, you do not. So if this guy shows up to your door, like that cop in Dallas that showed up to the wrong door and is still free right now, you can actually blow his fucking brains out. And I would actually, if you can screenshot that shit and send it to me, I would actually like to be there on April 28th to see you with your fucking brains blown out for flying to fucking Houston, driving to fucking Huntsville, and just to fucking be a fucking idiot and tweet for fucking social media.
And he did that to go beat somebody up.
Yes. And so
beat somebody
and now he said, I'm coming to see my he's like, bro, you really coming to Houston just to beat this dude up? Oh, I got people in Houston. I'm coming.
Right. Niggas don't even know how big Houston is. That's one thing.
That's exactly what niggas say.
Niggas like in the state and don't realize that city is huge as fuck.
Yeah. You gotta land in Houston and drive to Huntsville. Yeah, you gonna get to the Woodlands and be like, yeah, I'm not doing it.
Well, like, first you gotta be sitting in traffic. Well, sitting in traffic about 45 minutes.
Time out though. If he comes in IH, he gonna be pretty close to Huntsville.
Yeah,
but you still gotta sit on 45.
You gotta sit on 45 for a good second, but how do you stay angry that fucking long?
Yeah.
Like, I can't be, like, nigga, I'm gonna pull up on your bitch ass, nigga. I'm gonna fly from Cali all the way to Houston. And I'm gonna pull up on you.
For another nigga.
That you don't know. How can you stay that mad? Like, fam, I get to the airport. I can't be angry all the way. I'm not gonna be angry from my house to the airport.
Exactly.
But then while I'm in the airport, from the airport to Houston.
Because he has a 2-hour layover in Utah.
Like, fuck out of here.
You finna be in Utah? Hey, no, you know what? The Utah part would piss me off.
I'll be mad again.
I'm about to beat this nigga up.
Hold on, man. I got 2-hour layover in Utah.
Utah nigga. Then he gets to Houston.
Then you gotta get a rental.
Whataburger.
That's gonna calm him down.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna want to fight no more.
He might be in and out.
He might be.
But he might get converted.
But if he get a taste of Whataburger, he might actually calm down.
He might calm down, just hop back on the flight.
The young blood from San Houston said,
I'm really thinking I'm about to get
I've been waiting to follow her, bruh. So the young man from Sam Houston said, and man didn't get tickets till late April. when I'm already gonna be done and moved out and back at home.
What happened?
He said, dude bought his tickets late April. I'm already gonna be moved out and back at the house.
Tripping.
Twitter is never that serious.
Never that serious. Hey, but you know what? Back in the good old Twitter heydays, I think this was like 2012 or some shit like this. The nigga did that was that.
Minions Immaculate.
Yeah. That dude did drove to the nigga house.
Yeah.
Drove whatever. I don't know where it came from, but that niggas be taking this
Twitter super serious. See, that's why I can't argue with niggas in California because it was another Cali nigga that was a Cali nigga. I can't argue with niggas in California, dog.
That shit is never that serious.
They on some goofy shit.
Over an injury joke, bro. I mean, it's never funny to laugh about an injury, but come on, my G.
Okay. So let me go ahead straight.
Yes, sir.
So the nigga was joking. Somebody made a joke about
DeMarcus
Cousins getting hurt last night, and then so some other guy got mad because the dude was talking about DeMarcus Cousins being hurt
from Oakland.
and said, "I'm gonna pull up on you."
There it is.
Oh,
we were just talking about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna pull up on you over another because you talking about another man.
They made a mixtape about that nigga.
Hey, I'm done with that nigga.
You gonna fly all the way from Oakland to Houston to Huntsville? Drive to Huntsville. Over DeMarcus Cousins.
Over another nigga.
Right,
that doesn't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, like ain't paying you shit,
not paying for your flight.
And niggas was like, bro, you really just spent $470. This is what he said. Nigga, I got money. That's what he said on Twitter.
And it's for the round trip or
It doesn't even matter if you have money.
Yeah,
that matters if you have fucking sense.
Like
at the end of the day, you're still a goofy, stupid nigga with money.
An idiot. You're an idiot
about to be a fucking murdered nigga with fucking money. If you was at the right nigga house,
the slander god.
If you pulled up to the right nigga house, you getting your fucking shit.
Oh yeah, you getting and number one, you were probably pulling up solo. You don't know how many niggas he got in the apartment ready to maul on you.
You coming one deep. Hey, come one deep to a place you're not familiar with. Get the fuck out of here.
Anybody, if we get into it, and you catch me, I play the non-lacking challenge. In my car, at my house, on my person, and my job. Non-lacking challenge. So it doesn't matter if you don't see me with Corey, Roy, or any other niggas that I'm hanging with. You gonna see
the non-lacking challenge. You
gonna see 16, 6, or a long ass motherfucking clip about my 40. Hey, I'm just gonna put that out there for anybody that might have some beef with anything I have to say. Please put that shit on the grill and cook it. Because Roy don't play those type of games. I'm light skinned. I have asthma. I don't have time to fight.
I have asthma.
I don't have time to fight. My blood pressure might get up. I might have a heart attack. So it's a lot easier for me. It's a lot easier for me to shoot you in your kneecap. I don't want to kill you. I don't want you to die. But I will shoot you in your kneecap to disarm you or anything like that because I'm a nice person. So now that disclaimer's out, just kick it to some more niggas that's beefing on fucking social media. More rich niggas that's beefing on fucking
bitch, like, it was already on the news, on the TV, tipping, like, Crime Stoppers, TIP, tipping. Yeah, like, nigga throwing posts on the internet, every little chance a nigga get go viral. I'm gonna pray for you, you know all that. But, you know what I'm talking about?
He ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know, that's Kodak Black. We're listening to.
Like, nigga, yeah, like, trying to get in the game, nigga, take your ass out the game, like, now nigga drops and shit, like, boy, you really would, like, you should have made one of your little faggot ass little sons write a rap, right? Go on, boot it in. That shit really like boot it in, you feel? Yeah. Come on, that dog, like, nigga, trying to call the radio, call the billboard, and cancel their music. Last time the politician, Like, you niggas really mad because you niggas can't rap better than me, so y'all really just trying to look at like, but in my said he can't rap better than me. Some pussy ass shit. Like, bitch, man, listen, I'm in my own lane. Y'all gotta come to me because this where y'all come at for the swag. This where y'all come to me for. Man, I'm talking about kill my dog.
Old wife?
Kodak. You know this nigga went to prison for guns, right?
Like, he don't give a fuck about
He
this.
does not care. He probably still had. Well,
nigga was on probation for the shit. Like,
Then got caught with a whole fucking arsenal.
like
young Iraq.
right. Like, nigga, you
the big bag.
Hey, just because you from Florida, fam.
Yeah,
I mean, but don't do that
But
goofy
see,
shit.
the whole thing is Kodak Black keep on going to jail for stupid shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like rape charges and
Rape
shit.
charges and stuff.
You doing stupid shit because you can't get no pussy.
Jesus.
Like,
you ugly.
my nigga, you
He the one that asked for Bootyhole pics.
Yeah,
that's the one.
he the type of nigga.
That's the type of nigga.
Okay, I understand now.
We finally figured it out.
But see, that's this is my thing about, you know what I'm saying. You don't have to even. T.I. shouldn't have to respond to this.
No.
I mean, even though he did, I mean, some of the shit he did, if it was just two niggas in the street, I think the way they should wrap this shit up is with T.I. just saying nothing.
No, he shouldn't have to say
Let it slide
expeditiously.
because
that's the name of the song Kodak Black made.
right.
Too. I was like, he don't even know how to say it.
Now he wants too much. Now he wants too much attention.
Yeah.
Because
He was the retarded kid in the back of the class.
right, and he wants all the attention. He don't want no smoke. He wants the attention.
Yeah.
He keeps on saying shit.
Yeah, he got that rape cases.
But he keep on saying all this shit and doing all this shit and making all these videos. You want to know why?
Attention.
Because he's basically a rapping Instagram model.
You remember he made the Instagram live when they was smashed, they was running the train on Shorty. Attention.
Like, you don't have to do that shit, bro. We at some point in your career or your life, you should know, like, bro. I mean, we should know that, okay, this nigga should be living like rap life.
Exactly.
You should be able to visualize this shit, do this shit yourself, and be cool with it.
Be cool.
And be live because that's the shit you're doing. Not being live because you're going live because some other people are seeing it. Some, millions of people are watching you do this shit. That's not. I just think, man, this nigga for these purposes only is why this nigga needs to be canceled.
Exactly.
Because the only reason why he's saying anything is to get a reaction.
That's it.
Everything he says is just for a reaction.
And what did I say last week? He built like a dyke.
Yeah.
He's built like a dyke.
Build like a prison.
It sounds like one.
Build like a whole prison.
Like my nigga, like you doing way too much. Just make your music.
Like
if
you go like everything you don't have to be about an IG video. That's why I'm saying niggas is really out here living for the gram, dog. And that shit is sad, bro. That shit is honestly fucking sad, man. If you got fucking kids, you got a fucking family, and it's a whole world that you can see. But only time we see you is behind a fucking iPhone camera, standing up somewhere with all your jewelry on and some old niggas hyping you up.
Yeah, that's it.
And y'all niggas
they're the same niggas that'll leave your dumb ass.
Y'all niggas gotta stop hyping these niggas up.
On your bitch ass if it all goes down.
Be the first one.
Point ass niggas.
Yeah.
But these type of niggas you live for.
Yeah.
Live for your fucking kids, right?
Live for yourself.
Live for yourself.
Yeah.
Live for yourself. Live for your family. Live for the shit you can do. Right. I mean, this whole Kodak Black situation is a trip because he spoke out about, he spoke out talking about he wanted to fuck with Lauren London or whatever.
Talking about giving her a year or 2 years
to agree.
But we get to see rappers in two different points in they careers and their lives. Because, I mean, Kodak Black is younger than Nipsey Hussle. I know me and Nipsey Hussle the same age.
Right. Yeah.
But, Nip was out here really doing shit for people and making shit happen.
Making a difference.
Living life. Being able to sit on his corner, you know what I'm saying, and look at and just get all this.
Yeah.
That nigga, even though he died, he's still living more life than than
a living
Kodak.
a legend, even in death.
Yeah, even in death. He's still living more life because this nigga has to do this to stay relevant.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't even name you two Kodak Black songs. I can only name you ZZ. That's it.
It's the ZZ.
That's it. That's all I can name.
I mean, the song he on with Meek Mill.
Oh, the original Bodak Yellow. I don't even know what the name of that song was.
The song he on with fucking Gucci Man and Bruno Mars. Oh, the sky, wake up in the sky. Yeah. That's it.
But his song, his own song, I can't name. I can't name it.
But I only like that because the beat of Travis Scott.
Yeah, that's it.
But I mean, the whole thing is he's not relevant to the culture. He can be canceled, and he's seeing that now. So now he's lashing out. He's like, oh shit, these niggas gonna forget about me.
They trying to cancel me.
They finna forget about me. So I need to lash out. I need to keep my relevance. Yeah. And I need to
say some wild shit so motherfuckers can still talk about me and the shit that I'm doing.
That shit is a shame. And I think T.I. should go ahead and take Nipsey Hussle's last tweet to life and take lessons.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Honestly, I was just gonna say you absolutely right. T.I. in this situation really shouldn't respond and just keep it moving. Be like, well, nigga gonna cancel himself out.
Yeah, right. Because he gonna keep talking.
Yeah, he gonna keep saying
because he gonna want a reaction from T.I.
Yeah.
And T.I. Hopefully T.I.
has grown up.
Yeah, please don't.
Hopefully T.I. has grown up to the man that we see on that when he talks and he handles himself like a grown man. You know what I'm saying? Like not like no weak-minded ass kid. You know what I'm saying? Want to go shoot the nigga up.
Exactly.
Because you talking about this man family, fam.
Exactly. Man. His kids and his wife. And you know T.I. don't play about none of that. Right. I just seen the nigga in the comments about his daughter. So I know T.I. don't play about any of his kids.
Ripping. Like, you got that nigga crazy, bro. That nigga Clifford Harris is an animal, my nigga.
I just hope T.I. doesn't respond.
Yeah, I just hope so.
Let this nigga die. Let this roach ass nigga die because he just like it just seemed like he roaching out the culture.
Another person that we got to cancel is Laura Ingram.
I was gonna say just talking about roaches, fucking roaches and still on Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? Laura Ingram had the nerve, audacity to laugh at Nipsey Hussle's at his memorial, at his passing, and then posted a video talking about the fuck Donald Trump song was his song when it was actually YG.
He was just featured.
And he was featured on it, but on the video
it says
YG artist YG. And even on the video, you never seen Nipsey.
Never.
You not once seen Nipsey, so she's basically like a regular white person. Thinking we all look alike. Saltines. Thinking we all look alike and shit. Getting Nipsey and YG confused.
And whoever the other dude in the video that was at the news anchor desk with her, he gotta go too. I don't even know Buddy's name. But Laura Ingram, this ain't your first time. We didn't heard your name.
Yeah, this ain't the first time.
And
what can we expect?
Yeah, I expect nothing.
And they're not gonna do nothing. That's the sad part. Fox News is gonna let her continue to rock. Nigga, get her out of here, bro.
Goofy shit. But it's Fox News. They're sort of the company, man. The whole company as a whole, man. They got Fox News for they wild ass hot takes. They got the other channels and shit for sports. Fox News is always gonna have some wild ass hot take, or matter of fact, or their white person their white person for the season that says a lot of wild shit. You know how they had what's the girl name?
Not Tommy Lauren.
Well, she wasn't on Fox News.
Bill O'Reilly.
It's just two other guys, Tucker Carlson.
Oh yeah, Tucker Carlson.
It's somebody else, but it really don't matter. But they still, it's like they're that random white person that's always got to say some random wild shit, so that they think they know everything. But anyway, fuck Laura Ingram, get her the fuck out of here. She can suck my dick from the back.
Out of here, nigga. So, you and Kodak.
Yeah,
together.
Out of here, man.
Y'all get out of the week.
Speaking of motherfuckers,
get that nigga out the paint.
Yeah, speaking of motherfuckers, Mike. Yeah, getting out of here, Mike. So HBO and Oprah, they are both backtracking. HBO got rid of the damn documentary. Got rid of the documentary, and then Oprah backtracking them YouTube videos and shit because one of the guys.
Oh, that's what the interviews was on YouTube?
Yeah, because one of the guys were, matter of fact, not the guy that we thought was sketchy. It was the other white boy.
That nigga was sketchy.
They said his story was like really like the time frames didn't add up. So because he was talking about the damn the amusement park, a certain part of the amusement park, and she was set up. He said they did something there when that part wasn't even set up until at a certain time.
Yeah, when that nigga was going through them beds, that nigga was like, and it was a bed there.
Yeah, it was a bed next.
Yeah,
it was a bed in the pantry.
Yeah,
he was wild.
I was like, the bed.
I was like, damn, how, fam? Like, really?
It was a bed in the pantry.
Yeah,
we had sex.
Like,
in the pantry?
Where all the dry goods?
So nobody just walked through the pantry.
Squirting on the fruit snacks?
Yeah.
You out here squirting on the fruit snacks.
Why the fuck is there a full master bed right here next to these Fruit Loops?
Yeah, right.
Bed, Fruit Loops, Michael Jackson.
Like bed in my Lay's potato chips.
Yeah.
Like the fuck.
Dang.
Tripping, man. They out of there.
Speaking of child molesters that's out of there. What they talking about? R. Kelly only got $650.
650.
650.
That nigga's out here doing.
That nigga pissed all the
He's
money
not even
away.
1,000. He's not even 1,000.
Pissed all the money away.
What'd you say? Figurative and
literally around.
Yeah, figuratively and literally.
Like,
pissed his money away.
How much does it cost to run a sex dungeon?
Too much.
Like, I just thought. I mean, the dungeon. He was. I mean,
he should have owned it.
I
You
mean-
made I Believe I Can Fly.
he should.
Like, who has access to his accounts?
That's
what I need to know. Cause I'm like, fam,
What was his manager's name? Melvin? What was his name? I can't even remember.
Can't
what
trust
it
him.
Melvin, fam. It's like, don't trust niggas named Melvin. Sorry.
Man.
It is what it is. I'm sorry. I think I know a guy named Melvin. Yes, I do.
We talked about
Yeah.
Melvin already.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Look, man. This
R. Kelly, what are you doing? I need to see what you say he got.
What the $500 from Carrington's come from? Go to. Like, what did you do in the dungeon? Like,
I need to see his account.
how much the buckets cost?
The judge needs to let him see his accounts.
$20.
You gotta go into his records, man, because that
What
nigga.
kind of buckets did you buy in these bitches? You at Home Depot buying buckets? No, you was at Target buying buckets. It depends on where you was buying them
If he was
buckets.
buying them at Target, he was spending some money.
What is a quarter-gallon buckets? What size are these buckets? I need to know more about the buckets, and I need to know the bucket budget.
Right.
But I need to know the bucket.
What was the bottle?
Huh?
What bottle did he get?
What bottle?
Oh, true. No, I'm
You still talking about Bootyhole? You on some weird shit. Hey, this nigga got beds in the pantry. This nigga wild. Jeez. This nigga wild.
Oh, man.
What bottom? Oh, wait.
What?
Whoa,
Excuse me.
wait.
Pause.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
It's like that record scratch in the club.
What? This nigga just popped up.
And he's saying some loud shit and the music
What?
stops.
Nigga, what? Pajama pants?
He's like, so yeah, what bottom you getting?
What
What bottom you get?
That's that drunk uncle talk.
Right.
That's when your uncle was asleep at Thanksgiving dinner.
Pop
When everybody say amen, and nigga pop up. What bottom did he get? What the fuck bottom did he get over there? Huh? What?
Yeah, straight
Anyway, you got some motherfucking. Okay. Get this nigga. This nigga tweaking.
Yeah, man, but damn, Robert Kelly, fam, that nigga ain't got nothing.
650. 650.
No, he don't even have money for child.
So my thing is, okay, this is my question.
Oh, man.
And it might be fucked up, but can we uncancel Rob so he can make some money?
No.
No.
Cancel that nigga, bro.
So he can't make no. Okay.
No, he's gone.
That's tough, but it happens, man.
Cancel that nigga, bro, for 650. That nigga has an iPhone 7 in his bank account right now.
Not even the 7 days.
I have more money than R. Kelly, bro.
We all have more money than R. Kelly right now. Anybody watching right now, listening, is more money than R. Kelly. Speaking of watching and listening, I'm sorry for the little ad break, guys, but yo, go catch us on Spotify, SoundCloud,
YouTube,
iTunes, YouTube, the Durag Report, everywhere.
Yeah, and the Durag Report.
Yeah.
On Twitter,
IG.
Facebook, and the Gram. Do you have a Snapchat?
No.
Hey, you should be our internet president and create us a Snapchat.
I don't know if you can have 2 accounts on Snapchat without logging back in.
Well,
Yeah.
Snapchat, I don't think.
I'm not
for sure.
Snapchat. I don't use Snapchat.
Yeah, we're gonna. You have
You
your
have
own
to use
link.
social media.
You know what? I'm not even going back to Snapchat.
You're not going back.
It's kind of, I understand it too. It's just,
It's some fun.
but I use
You
like,
be on that all the time. That's actually, you know what? The reason why I don't give a fuck about social media shit is because I realized that I was only on social media to see titties that I was not supposed to see. So like, I was just hopping on there just to see titties. If a random titty showed up on,
I was good.
my Facebook timeline, I was like, damn, it's a titty right there. I'm good. Log out, put it up.
Exactly.
And you see an IG model who titties you haven't seen yet.
Bam.
They pop out on the top. Man, I'm good with that. Put it up.
Put it up.
Twitter, if you just log in, it's titties right there. They're definitely there.
Instantly.
Snap has no titties.
Well, sometimes.
Sometimes it has titties, but it's
Speaking.
but you know it's the titties. You know those titties don't snap. They study titties. You don't want to see them titties.
Hey, you know what? Yeah, I'd love to talk to B King. Just have a conversation with him.
It might be a lot of conversations.
Probably would.
Hey, B King, come up to the podcast, brother.
I wonder what that nigga orders at Checkers.
I do. I want to ask him.
That's
That's all I want to talk to him about his
That's
food.
what I have.
I just want to see what he orders at certain places.
I want to see him and Mike have a conversation about food.
Yo, B King, come up to the podcast, brother. We got a seat for you and a seat for Mike.
Yeah.
Yo,
That'll be
that'd be an interesting conversation. Cool.
I'll be writing shit down. I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly, bro.
I'll be writing shit
That'd
down.
be a live combo.
Oh man, we're gonna go from
transition.
music
In a
to
transition.
sports, man. So
Zion!
no,
It was for the music.
Oh,
You blew it.
I thought you
blew it.
I'm sorry.
You blew it. Right, that's twice you've blown this.
2 weeks.
Pause! Pause!
Pause. Hey,
Yo. Wow.
Like, hold on.
Nah, hold up. Wow.
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause! Yo. Gore! No. This is ridiculous.
I'm baffled.
Yeah.
Popped out know what the bottom of this shit. Now you talking. Hey, the way you just scream Zion though. Like, why are you screaming that big man's name, bro? Zion. Wow. You sound like an African, bro.
But
He looked like one.
he does like that. Magic going from the Lakers. Nigga said basically, I'm out, guys.
That nigga said he just wanted to go tweet again.
Right.
That's how you know you wealthy.
Yeah.
That nigga said,
I'm rich.
I
I'm Magic. I'm Magic Johnson. I don't need this shit. I'm out.
just want to go
See you
tweet.
bitches later. I'm out. They said ask a question. It's a video I'll talk about. I'm not gonna be here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, nigga, I don't know. I can't.
That nigga
I can't be here.
Magic. That nigga Magic a G.
Yeah.
45 minutes. 45 minutes on the live stream of him leaving. And like, fuck it. And then a day later, Luke Walton gets fired. Day after that,
Part ways.
Yeah, parted ways.
Yeah, we knew Luke was out of here.
And then the next day, he got a job with the Kings.
That nigga coach for
And we still
everything
ain't got a
except for the
coach.
Clippers.
Right.
Yeah.
God.
But I mean,
You think he gonna do something good with the Kings?
nah, he's not gonna do shit.
Why do people think, oh, he just needed another team? No, you saw what he did?
He had a couple teams.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you can't really hire nobody from Golden State and think that they are doing anything. For that
Why do you think none of the coaches have done anything yet?
Like,
Except for him. None of the other coaches that are
They're still there.
They're still
I think
there.
Luke is the only one still there.
Yeah, Luke was the only one, and Mike Brown
Mike Brown,
still
yeah.
came in. Yeah.
Mike Brown can't do shit around nobody that's not talented. So, I
And
mean,
them niggas got unlimited talent.
unlimited arsenal.
So that's why no
Cheat
coach from
code.
Golden State will ever do anything.
Steve Kerr didn't even do that shit.
Mark
Jackson did that shit. A black man. That man.
Yeah.
They want to give all these white men credit, and a black man put that
Talk
team
about
together.
it. Talk
A
about it.
black man set up those drafts.
Talk about it.
A black man went out and got Draymond.
Talk about it. Draymond, number 7.
The black man invented rock and roll.
And they fired that black man,
And they didn't give him a ring.
and didn't get them a ring, and brought in a white man that was third place from another black man, and brought him in and gave him all the credit. I don't want to hear it.
Give Mark Jackson some rings, niggas.
Like, they owe him one.
They own 3.
Right? They owe him 3 of them things. Russell Wilson got that bag.
Hey, see,
How much was his?
Oh man, y'all gotta bring that up. Y'all gotta bring it up. Somebody gotta bring it up, man.
I'm not gonna do it.
Hey, see,
We
we gotta call him 3 Chains Russ from here on out. You hear me?
I think that nigga gotta put the chains on.
Dog, I think. I don't know, bruh. You know, he look like the type of nigga that likes to.
I actually sleep with my chains on.
I'm about to say, I know you probably do.
It's hard to throw
140, 65 guaranteed.
Guaranteed, bro.
Hey,
That's real right there.
black man is the highest paid.
Yeah. We got a deal.
Go Hawks.
Go Hawks.
I think about to get some fire, dog.
Fire.
It's time for y'all to go to
Bro,
bed.
like, I just read the emails and boom, bam. Okay, this is what I'm finna get.
Hey, Seattle.
You show her the phone. That's it. That's all we gotta do.
So,
Hey,
'cause,
see,
like, you got suck life out of me.
3 Chains Russ.
You gotta get life out of me.
3 Chains Russ.
Like 65, I can't do it. Hey, I got to put some nuts.
We
Guaranteed.
gotta make another one.
Yeah.
He's about to make another 3. What are you talking about?
He's gonna make another one.
Yeah.
And then he go buy Sierra the R&B genre.
Right. He gonna be like, whose masters you want me to buy this time?
Yeah.
You got yours. Like, who you want to own
They
this?
about to be.
But carry help.
That's right. Wow.
Damn. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Dang, not Karen.
I love Karen. Karen, fine.
Karen still fine. I'm mama fine.
Like, bro. No. Yeah,
Yeah.
Serge is an idiot for that. But anyway, speaking of blowing shit,
Pause.
Pause that blow.
the Warriors, they blew a 31-point lead.
Oh
last night.
man, 3-1 comes back to hunt the Warriors.
Yeah, 3-1.
Yeah,
3-1, man.
What do y'all know about 3-1 Warriors?
LeBron!
This man loves screaming man's name.
That's my dog! Only team in history to come back from
I
3-1.
don't know that man.
I'm gonna know him one day. Me and LeBron gonna do business one day. I'm just gonna speak that into existence.
LeBron doing business.
Not that kind of business. I'm just gonna speak that into existence. But pause, if you wanna go that way.
Pause. Don't be a gay. Speaking of,
Don't go that way.
I'm sorry. You can be a gay. Don't be a fucking weirdo gay. Yeah. So speaking of this shit, it's some the guy showed me some shit that's going around on the internet. Some fellow out of Chicago offers men butt naked haircuts
For $80.
$80 butt naked haircuts. As y'all can see by the hair game, my hair is gone.
I'm thinking about it right now.
And I am so fucking glad
I'm thinking about going to football right now.
that I don't fucking have to go to a fucking barbershop.
Shit.
Because if that's the shit that niggas gotta deal with these days,
Man,
it's
bad enough.
and then he doing this in Chicago too, bro.
Hey,
So that's how people fuck.
Hey,
bro.
right, at all.
Hey, I said that to my barber, dog. I said, dog, if I ever go to your
I
shop,
sent that to your barber. Hey, if there's any barbers out there and they receive a picture from another man about a naked man cutting hair, and you the barber, you receiving this from a dude, cancel that client, bro. I don't care how much niggas is giving you for the fade, cancel that nigga.
Just take that loss on that.
Hey, you was wrong for sending that to your barber, bro.
no, I told him. I said, bro, if I walk in the shop,
I know, but say, guess what? What if he was in the dead zone? He just got the picture first, and then the message came hours later. After he done blocked you.
Like, oh, nigga, what?
And you sitting there wondering, you like, damn, bro. You come to the shop, that nigga see you and go to the back. This is the nigga that sent me the picture. That's him. This nigga on a K barber, dog. This nigga want a butt nigga haircut, dog. I can't deal with this shit.
But you showed it over like, no.
No, nobody cut that nigga hair, bro. This nigga is fucking imagining you butt naked, bro. Bro.
He's gonna pay you $80.
Hey, bro, why is that? Why is it only in the
bro? That nigga was